Okay, Warwick combos. When the enemy's standing, this works on everybody except Teemo. Obviously, no matter what, you can always just go for this. Teemo is a demon. You can always just go for, you know, but I think your question was like, how do I do longer combos? So if they're standing and not Teemo, heavy combos into fully charged down S1. And whenever you can combo to that, you can go to the ground bounce like this, right? That's the medium follow-up. And then from here, you can pretty much just do the normal combo, you know, down medium, heavy, jump, whatever, right? You basically never want to go for jump light. It adds too much hits when scaling. Yeah, so that's like the basic combo, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? And then obviously anytime that they're knocked down, you can go for this. This follow-up, all the 5S's do not always hit. Like, in this combo it does. I did heavy right there. So if I do, you know, the full thing, my bad. Like this works. But if I make it longer, then it doesn't work. So how do we make it even longer? With his rejump. So his rejump is like a pretty low to the ground attack, like ish, low to the ground ish, and then like heavy, and then you just jump and do light, medium, heavy, and then down heavy when you land, or a little bit before you land, so it buffers. Now when they're crouching or if they're Teemo, then this entirely changes. This S1 no longer connects. When he's crouching, you do 3H and then into like an uncharged S1. Now if you do too fast, you have to like delay it. If you do this too fast, then that medium doesn't connect. They're too high up. So you have to like delay the S1 just a little bit, just a hair. It's not too bad. Light, medium, down, heavy. Heavy doesn't connect there either. It does if you delay this S1 like a lot. But it's like not like this. That does connect, but it's like, I don't think it's consistent and practical to do that. It's more prone to dropping with like how much you have to delay it. So I delay just a little bit, light, medium, down, heavy, and then go for the ender. And in this situation, you still have your ground bounce. But basically, the point is you still have your ground bounce, so like, there we go. You can use it for things like this, and then here's the ground bounce. In the corner, it doesn't matter if they're crouching or standing. You just go for this combo. You go down heavy into fully charged, basically just route into down heavy. It doesn't really matter how you get there, and then fully charged down this one. Wall cling. You see, if I do light too fast there, then I get that, right? So you have to wait until you're wall clinging, but it's not too bad. It's pretty forgiving. Like, you can see how much time I have after the wall cling before he techs. See that? Yeah, I just wait. And then the same thing again. Down, this time, down, medium, medium, heavy. Wall cling again, medium. Flipping back over, and then finish the combo. In this situation, you cannot go for this. The third hit whiffs. So I always go for down S2 here. Not only does it give like way better Oki, you get like 20 more frames of advantage. It gives more blood as well. So you can see the blood at the bottom left. I get about half bar from that situation. And then from this one, maybe like 30-ish%. Yeah, you know, if you want to spin super, you can. And then if you backdash here, this meaties, like that meaties all options. And if you wait out, it actually outspaces the get up attack as well. So if I backdash and wait a hair, this beats get up attack. You have to wait a hair. If you swing, then get up attack gets you. That's the corner combo. Midscreen routes work here, and it keeps the corner. You don't swap sides like midscreen. If you do this, you swap sides, right? In the corner, that's not the case. So you can go for it, and this keeps your ground bounce. So if you wanted to use it later for like some fuse interaction, then you can. And then if they're standing, then that combo also just works here. So you don't have to learn the corner route, it just is what it is. Like, and the rejumps work as well. Really quick tidbit on the corner combo. If you do like down, medium, medium, heavy, then you're close enough to the corner that it wall clings. But if you just do one medium attack, doesn't matter which one, into heavy, then you don't wall cling. You can do your wall bounce and like face the corner if you wanted to do that for whatever reason. A reason to do this is like if you're playing Yasuo and you want to do backshots combos. I got lag right there for some reason. I don't know how I got lag in training mode, but like this, lag again, but yeah, like this, and that works, and then you like would go for backshots combo, but like that's like very specific. Most of the time you just want to maintain the corner. The two levels of making the combo longer is comboing into flip. If they're standing, you just do heavy into charge down this one. So combo into flip, and that makes it longer. And then the second way is to rejump. And then that unlocks another level of like damage and length to the combos. The rejump, he can get it off of this situation. You have to just go for heavy. If you go for anything more, then this medium to heavy stops working. I'll show that. So if I do this, then this stops working. That's like optimized. It's just one heavy attack here, and they have to be like that height. That height is where it works. If they're lower, then it doesn't work. And so like if I do this combo starter, if I just do like medium into heavy, see too low for that medium to hit. If I do just heavy, I don't even think you can connect it because they're so low. Yeah, they're so low. So in this situation, if you land like a raw overhit like this, not overhead, but like this, you got to do down, medium, medium, heavy, which is fine. Like you just got to remember that. So like when you go into this down, medium, medium, heavy, and then it works. Other situation you can get it is, oh yeah, like so. Here you have to also do the down, medium, medium, heavy. Like I said, if you just do medium, heavy, then it doesn't work. They're not high enough. See that? Other situation you can get it in is off of a burst bait. A couple things about this situation. You have to like time it right on this will work. But this starts dropping. And no matter what you do, you get like the right spacing and height and everything, and you go for heavy like that, this starts dropping. So it doesn't matter what you do. So in this kind of situation where you know that no matter what it's gonna drop, and there's a couple situations like this, but you could just go for like the normal combo, right? You could just do like down, medium, medium, heavy, down, heavy, you know, like this works. In these like high hit stun situations, there are some other situations, but this is like a big one. What I like to do, I like to go for the rejump and then go for blood. So if I do this, you can run up and do, because no matter what hits you do at the beginning here, it's going to drop. So you might as well tack in as many as possible and then go for a different ender. So what I do is down, medium, medium, heavy, rejump, and then down S2 right there. Just like build a bunch of blood. If you like delay this enough, here we go. But then like things start dropping later on. But again, in that situation, you can just go for blood. And it gets like all 3 hits. Oh yeah, there's another situation. This, light, medium, heavy into rejump. That works. Since you can get heavy, you can technically just get bounce as well. Charge just one like this, but then if you go for the rejump here, like that actually just like doesn't even work. It's too much hit scaling, right? So we just go for this, and that preserves your ground bounce as well. If you want to use your ground bounce, then yeah, you can just do this. Okay, and then yeah, see even that. So if you go for ground bounce in this situation, like you can't even just go like down heavy into your ender. It just like doesn't work. What I recommend doing is saving the ground bounce, going for a rejump here. Like this. And then you can use it like for cool fuse interaction situations, right? I can go like this, into this, and then tag launch, like, and you can do like a lot of stuff off that situation. Like, you know, you land this out of the corner and you can swing them back in, do this. There it is. And then you can like bring it back. You can just tack on a lot of damage. If you know it's gonna kill, then you can do that. You can even end that into level 3. If you have your assist up, get even more blood if you want to go for it. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff. I should probably make a video about like all the situations you can rejump with Warwick. There is another rejump. It just doesn't do as much damage. If you do down heavy into like minimum charged heavy, if you fully charge heavy, it whiffs. So what you do is like minimum charge, and then you can get medium when you land, like that. But then like stuff just starts dropping, like you can't like end it reliably. You saw how aggressively that got scaled. This just doesn't work. It's crazy. It's an 8-hit combo and it stops working. And then like this minimum charge is like a little difficult. Yeah, I just don't recommend going for that rejump. I don't like it. It's possible, I just don't know why you would ever do it. So just focus on this one.